the Queen Elizabeth II Stakes, a Group 1 over a mile, and the unbeaten Frankel was sent off the 11-4 on favourite. Excelebration 6-1, Immortal verse 7s.
And they're off and racing for the QE2, and Bullet Train is fast out as Frankel is restrained on jumping, and Bullet Train blasts off down the middle of the racecourse, leading from Dick Turpin and Dubarwi Gold, who are the first ones to give chase. Dick Turpin markedly so. Frankel just a little keen, head to one side, racing on the outside of this stage of Excelebration. Behind these, the yellow jacket of Side Glance, who's also pretty free. Immortal verse under restraint in company with Poet's Voice. So making their way down towards the 6 furlong point, and Bullet Train is clear by about 4 to 5 lengths over Dick Turpin in second. Dubarwi Gold is in third. Excelebration with Frankel in about 4th or 5th place at the moment. Behind these, the blue jacket of Poet's Voice. And then we have the keen Side Glance, and Immortal verse is held up at the rear of the field. So Bullet Train out in front, still with a clear advantage. And now Frankel and the group at the centre is sent off pursuit of the pacemaker. Dick Turpin and Dubarwi Gold deciding where they're going to go. Dick Turpin heading towards the stand side. Excelebration with Poet's Voice, Immortal verse and Side Glance. Bullet Train, the pacemaker, still has a lead of about 5 to 6 lengths. Frankel is towing up the main group with Excelebration, Poet's Voice, Immortal verse, white and green, beginning to steal closer. 2 furlongs out, the moment of truth as Frankel moves alongside Bullet Train. Immortal verse in danger of running up the back of the pacemaker. Frankel is asked to stretch, has found 2 to 3 lengths from Excelebration and Immortal verse. Frankel being held together. Excelebration 2 lengths down. Frankel now in full cry. Excelebration and Immortal verse, 2 quality horses are made to look mere mortals as Frankel remains unbeaten and wins the QE2. Excelebration was second, tight third. Immortal verse from Dubarwi Gold. Dick Turpin, then Poet's Voice next home.
Frankel, the 11-4 on favourite, winning under Tom Queally, riding for trainer Sir Henry Cecil and retaining his unbeaten record, winning by 4 lengths from Excelebration, who was second at 6-1. Immortal verse was third at 7-1, and all 8 ran. This was an imperious performance from the unbeaten Frankel, taking his record now to 9 straight wins in a row throughout his short career. And the most pleasing aspect about this was the fact that the son of Galileo settled so well, and he looks like he has every chance of staying 1.25 miles next season.
Somehow the day would not be complete without us here on Racing UK at Ascot having the chance to talk to Sir Henry Cecil. Frankel, the expectations were enormous and the delivery was equally enormous. Sir Henry, many congratulations. You seem to wear an apparently fairly easy countenance before the race when we got a shot of you. I would imagine there were a few nerves juggling underneath.
You're obviously nervous for a horse like that, and time of the year too, it's a long year, and he did everything I asked him to. He was very relaxed and won nicely and delighted with him.
And that really was a feature of today relative to some of the other performances this season, how relaxed he was in every aspect. In the paddock, going down, coming back.
Yeah, and, it's a long year. He started early, it's a long year. I know he had a little bit of a rest, but he did everything I asked him to, and he did it very easy and nicely. And I mean, next year, as long as things stay right, he's very exciting. I mean, he's definitely going to get 1.25 miles, I think, on his head. So you've got a choice, the mile race, 1.25 miles, and I think he's a champion, and he's out of the ordinary, and hopefully it'll continue, and next year he'll continue to prove himself. Yeah?
And today, the Bullet Train experiment was sort of almost as though he wasn't there, because the bulk of the field ignored him. Did that concern you in any sense, that Tom was quite far back in the main pack and wasn't tracking Bullet Train?
No, because I know he can pick up Bullet Train whenever he wants, but the main thing he was relaxed, and we didn't have to worry about Bullet Train.
And the obvious question now is, there has been the possibility mooted of him going to America this season. Can you conclusively rule that out now?
Yeah, I talked to the Prince, and I mean, no way would he run again this year. But it's something very exciting for next year if we can keep him right, and look forward to training.
And Tom was saying at the beginning of the day that even today, even in a race as important as this, he had it in his mind that it was all about getting him to go a little further next year. It's quite a horse that you can do that with on such a big stage.
Yeah, but he will. He's relaxing now, and I mean, he's ready to get 1.25 miles, and I'm sure he'll get it. He's going to be pretty effective at 1.25 miles if he does, and I think he will.
Is there any part of you, at any stage of the season, that has been at all surprised by this horse's achievements?
Not really, no. I mean, he's done everything we've asked him, really. In fact, he's done more than we've been asked for more than we really wanted. Yeah?
And did you think after you
take Ascot to Newmarket in the Guineas? I mean, he was asking an awful lot.
And did you think when twice over a midday we're doing you such good turns through the last 2 or 3 seasons, well, I might have used up all my luck now, or did you think, there's a better one coming just round the corner? Do you always have to have that thirst for the better horse to sort of stay competitive in this game?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you always. I mean, today twice over. I mean, he seemed to sort of empty out a little bit. It's a rather rough race. They both got really squeezed, and midday got taken right back. You know, she should have finished much closer. You know? No sour grapes, but she should have been much closer than she was. She finished well. You know? I mean, if she'd been in a nice position, she would probably been much more lethal. You know? Twice over, working fantastically well, probably too well. You know? Just flattened out a bit.
Frankel has never flattened out and didn't do so today.
And you know, I'm thrilled with him and I'm happy with him and happy for the Prince. And we've got something to look forward to.
Henry, enjoy tonight, and hopefully Frankel will enjoy his winter break. Thank you for chatting to us. Many congratulations.
When you say enjoy tonight, what do you mean drive back? I think what?
Well, I was hoping celebrations after.
Yeah, a cup of tea when I get back.
Make sure
I've got my Jane's daughter opening her restaurant with her boyfriend, so I've got today. So I shall join that for a bit. I might even get a free meal.
Where's the restaurant?
In Newmarket.
Fantastic. I wish them the best. Wish you all the best, and hopefully you enjoyed as much as you ought to. Thanks ever so much.
Pleasure.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.